what to see, what to stream, and what to skip. It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
Oh, Ryan J is a nationally syndicated entertainment critic. He joins us now with more on what's hot this weekend and what's not. He's hot. We got to get a shoe shot.
You know you're rhyming.
Yeah. Unintentionally, but I love it.
No.
His shoes are, look at those.
Look at that. Click them. Click
He's
those
wearing
heels.
the ruby slippers.
Come on,
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. You know, I've always wanted to say that in real life, so thank you.
Yeah.
So this was special. This was all for Judy Garland's 100th birthday.
Right, June 10th would have been her 100th birthday, and her family got together to have a private party to celebrate that momentous occasion.
Wow. So where was this? This was Hollywood, not Minnesota, where she's from.
Right, exactly. She was born there, but it wasn't Hollywood. It actually took place at the Ebell Theater, where she was discovered performing by MGM at like age 13 or something, and it was an incredible party. There was so much going on there. They had an incredible fashion performance. There were chocolates that were created to honor her by a European chocolatier. You know, she wasn't allowed to eat chocolates or sweets as a child because they thought she had a weight problem. There was a huge private collection of her movie costumes. There was an original song composed using just the letters of her name. And then, of course, the reveal of this incredible fragrance to honor her. I was so humbled to be included. I arrived early, actually, to cover the red carpet. Take a look.
She never had a fragrance, and she would have loved that.
Get ready! To be here tonight to celebrate 100 years of the beauty and the magic and the entertainment value of just her smile, it's a wonderful thing.
What went into creating this fragrance in a way that you could honor Judy?
It was very special from day one. Luckily, I had access to all three of her children, so I got to find out what their mother liked, what she didn't like, what she wore, what she didn't wear, even what kind of food she liked. And really what you do is you break it down strategically and go through one note at a time until you find that balance.
How do you make a fragrance unisex?
Very hard, especially when it's that female forward. But it was a no-brainer from the very first time I met with Lorna, was that it had to be unisex because of her gay male following and for her female following. So we had to make sure we colored both demographics for her. And at the end of the day, even though it's unisex, Eliza's key sentence was, "It smelled like mama," was the best thing that we had heard.
Her children says it smells like Judy. What does that smell like?
What are some of the things that you know that she loved in her lifetime you were able to include in this fragrance?
The chocolate was number one. It has a top note to come out. First is the coriander and lemon and tonka bean, and then the Judy Garland rose and dark orchid comes out, and it stays about 20 minutes, and it dries down to much more of a powdery note. But so far, everyone has tried it, female and male, they both love it equally.
Because of the studio system, a lot of celebrity types back then didn't have anything to do really with the fragrances. But I went with Vince. This is 18 months that I have now put my heart and soul into this because I had to get it right. I did it for her. So it was constantly, would she have liked this? Would she have liked this? And I'm pretty positive we got it right.
Oh, I love
so
it.
cool.
Wait, okay, so we saw in their certified nose. What is that?
Well, Vince Spinato is amazing. He's a cosmetic chemist, and a certified nose is, you know, like a sommelier for wine?
Yes.
No way.
His nose is insured, and he creates fragrances that way.
No way.
This man is like a cosmetician to the stars. His line is renowned. He has a documentary film about him. He has a book out and everything. There was no one better because he loves Judy. He said he had a dream when he was a child of doing this someday when it would have been her 100th to make it come true. And it is one of the finest fragrances I've ever sampled. Everyone I know you've smelled it. Do you want to sample it?
Yeah, I want to smell it because I don't remember, to be honest.
Here.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
sorry. Yeah.
Ooh,
Did you get it?
Oh, it's really nice. And it
It's
does smell
lovely.
unisex. As we eat this
Some
perfume.
fragrances, you know, you want to reapply right away. This one actually does have a really nice scent at the beginning and then settles down and has a long wear. It's really great.
Okay, we only have about a minute left.
Yes.
So I know you want to do a giveaway.
I am doing a giveaway, so you can enter to win at my website this full-size bottle of the 100th birthday bottle of it. You can also order it online at judygarlandfragrance.com, but enter to win a bottle at my website.
So cool, Ryan.
I know that you just dropped your notes.
So
So we got
let's
to ask you, you can pick it up. Let's talk
We're
about
good.
Mr. Malcolm's list. This is is PG. It's in theaters. As we go to the clip, you can grab your notes.
Well, no,
there
this is fine. It was based on a novel that was self-published, and then it was turned into a short film, was then actually published and turned into the feature-length film. It's basically like a feature-length version of Bridgerton. And with really, really great design and almost like a Jane Austen novel, but instead of remaking those, the same ones we see over and over again, Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice, this is an original story.
So this is in theaters. What's his list, though? Because this is Malcolm's list.
Right. His list is basically the attributes for a perfect bride. It turns into drama and comedy. I loved it. See it in theaters. If you like period films, my mom would love this movie.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
I have a list.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
You do.
I love it. Okay, the next one is The Princess, rated R, Hulu.
This is a dark action comedy fantasy. It is so ridiculous and absurdly messy. I did not like this movie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but it
Who's
looks
the
pretty.
princess?
I love Joey King. You know, she was the voice of China Girl in Oz the Great and Powerful. She did the Kissing Booth movies. She's great. This is not the way I think to do. What's the problem is here is it leads with action, and you have to start with story. So it's basically all these fight action scenes, very bloody, very gory, and you get kernels of flashbacks throughout of story, and you should have had story leading. So skip it. It's on Hulu. Check it out and see if you agree with me, but skip it. It's absurd.
Too bad. It looked pretty at first, but all right. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you, too.
Thank you.
We love those shoes. All right, you can like Ryan J's shoes on Facebook. You can follow him on Instagram and see his shoes there. And Twitter, you can see his shoes for his full shoe entertainment reviews. Check out his website, RyanJReviews.com.
It's all about the shoes.
It's all about the shoes always. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.